Given the size of your company, how easy, difficult is it to get into non-engineering, like business, design, marketing meetings? And how open is management for developers in your position volunteering to get into the other parts of the company?
That definitely depends on the size of your company. My
Yeah.
company is like a 150 person company. If I said I really want to go work in marketing, they would go talk to my boss probably. And I'm the worst person on the panel to answer this, I guess. I'll just stop talking.
On my end, it's not complicated at all. Marketing community sits next to developing, sits next to everything else, right? As we're growing, it's becoming less by choice, because then I get to focus on what I really want to focus on, which is the tech part of it. But I still have a lot of input and on the product side of things, on how the product should function and what it should do, and any campaigns or any feature requests. I have a lot of input on that. The community building type of things I don't do much of anymore, but again, that's mainly by choice, because I'd rather focus more on the tech side of things. But if you're interested in being able to do that, you're definitely thinking of being in a smaller team, smaller company, where that's going to be an opportunity. I have the feeling that as the team gets larger, the opportunity for that would be less and less.
How often do non-developers roll up on your desk? On a regular basis, are people coming up to you and asking you, rather than sort of you proactively going out and sort of talking to them?
Yeah, it's both, right? So there's some things that, yes, they're coming up to me. They're needing some kind of help with launching something, and they're worried about whether it's feasible or not. And that's where me saying, hey, don't worry about it. Let's try to get it done, even though we might have other things going on. So that's part of it. Yes, that happens. I will have someone in the community side saying, hey, we're trying to see if we can make this happen by this event that we have. Do you think we are possible? Or going back and saying, hey, what were the results of this X activity that we took? So I do have that throughout the day. It's not like at all times, but I will have that on occasion. But there's also the part where, since we're a small team, all of a sudden the conversation around me is shifting to product and shifting to future things we're doing, where it's not a big deal for me at all to turn around and start giving input and start just participating in the conversation. Or even if it's not going to be right next to me, maybe we have a meeting scheduled for 12 and it's more of a community meeting, not so much a tech meeting. If I want to jump on that and put myself on that schedule, it's no big deal. And it'll be something that would be welcomed, as opposed to like, hey, shouldn't you be coding right now?
The first company that I was at, with about 50 people, I had a sense that there was that they were very open to like letting everybody explore and, sort of find new things. So if I wanted to be more of like a data and analysis kind of person, or if I wanted to do more front end UX, I could, I think they would have been fairly amenable to it. The company I'm in now is so small, and they hired me because they desperately needed another developer. So I don't think it would go over well if I told them I wanted to be doing product or, So, I think it really depends on the team. It really, really depends on where you are.